Aquarius, welcome back to Sanghaya. And if you're new or if this is your very first time on this channel, welcome to the family. My name is Angel, and I'm genuinely happy your energy found its way to this space today. Nothing is random, and if this video showed up for you, there's a message here that you were meant to hear. Now, to my returning Aquarians, thank you for being here again. Your presence, your energy, your intuition, they guide this reading. And to the new Aquarius souls joining us, this is your safe and sacred corner of YouTube where we explore your path, your purpose, and the energy shaping your life. Now, Aquarius, if you've been feeling stuck, delayed, or tapped in repeating cycles, emotionally, spiritually, or even in relationships, this is your sign. The universe is preparing to break a long-standing karmic pattern that has been looping for years or even lifetimes. Now, this message may or may not resonate with everyone, so take what aligns with your spirit and leave the rest. But if you've been noticing synchronicities, seeing repeating numbers, having intense dreams, or feeling a shift deep within you, that's a confirmation. Something is happening behind the scenes. So in today's reading, we're diving into what karmic cycle is finally ending, what blessing this ending is unlocking, and what hidden energies are being aligned in your favor right now. I'll start with your oracle messages and then move into tarot to reveal the deeper story and the direction of the direction the universe is pushing you toward, Aquarius. So take a deep breath, relax your shoulders, and open your heart to receive, because today, Aquarius, you step into a new timeline, one where old patterns collapse, new opportunities emerge, and your path becomes clearer than ever. Let's begin your reading. Alright, Aquarius, your reading today is one of the most transformative pulls you've had in a long time. The message is not just about change, it's about release, closure, awakening, and rebirth. These cards are not surface level energies. These are soul level transitions. Let's begin at the top with your oracle cards, because these set the entire tone for what's unfolding in your life. You have the unlock the pattern. It says here, the pain didn't start today. You've lived this loop before, maybe in love, maybe in lineage. Awareness is the key. Alright, so Aquarius, this card speaks of a cycle you've been trapped in for years, emotionally, mentally, spiritually, and for some of you, even ancestrally. Right? This is not a recent wound. For some of you, this is something you've experienced in different forms and phases. A cycle of choosing emotionally unavailable people, carrying burdens that were never yours, repeating relationship dynamics from childhood, feeling overlooked, undervalued, or unchosen, or always having to be strong even when you're tired. This pattern has been running unconsciously. It was hidden in plain sight, and only now you are finally seeing it. This awareness alone is the first step to breaking it. Let's move on to your next karmic cycle or pattern. Okay, you have changed your fate. It says here, your story isn't fixed. It's unfolding with every choice you make. Claim your power and write a new ending. Now, Aquarius, this card is incredibly empowering. It means your destiny is shifting right now, not because of luck or a coincidence, but because you are choosing differently now. Every moment where you pause, reflect, choosing healing over reacting, Choose peace over chaos. Choose yourself over patterns. You are rewriting your fate. The universe is telling you you are not at the mercy of your past. You are the author of your next chapter. Something you decide or choose to walk away from will completely redirect the course of your life. Okay, let's move on to the next. You have the break the soul contract. It says here, Aquarius, some bonds are meant for growth, not forever. When the lessons ends, the contract dissolves. You're free to walk away. This is one of the most significant cards in your spread right now. For many of you, Aquarius, a soul contract is ending. This could be a relationship that taught you a lesson, a karmic connection full of push and pull energy, right? A friend or a family dynamic that drained your spirit, a past life bond that fueled repeated pain, or even a pattern of self-sacrifice. The universe is releasing you from something you no longer owe energy to. The contract has served its purpose. The lesson is complete. You do not need to keep returning to someone just because of emotional ties, history, guilt, or spiritual obligation. You are free. Number 4, accept your destiny. It says here, Aquarius, embrace the unfolding. Trust that each moment is leading you to your true path. So this is the final stage of your karmic release. Okay, based on this reading right now that we have. Once you let go of the cycle and the soul contract, the universe opens a new path, Aquarius, a path aligned with your higher self, not your wounded self. So this card tells me a new timeline is opening for you. New connections are coming. New opportunities are aligning. New versions of you are emerging. And the biggest message here, what felt confusing before will start making sense. You are being moved into a destiny that matches your healed frequency. Now let's move on to the tarot. Okay, you have the Two of Cups. Okay, your tarot cards here amplify these oracle messages, Aquarius. So let's break them down. Very lovely, right? Two of Cups. This is the healing of relationships, romantic, emotional, or even your relationship with yourself. If you can it can represent a soulmate coming in, a reconciliation that is healthy, a new emotional beginning, deeper vulnerability in future connections, or emotional balance after chaos. It is harmony, mutuality, equal give and take. This is the kind of love you've always deserved. Not one-sided, not draining, not karmic. Now you have the Knight of Cups. This is romantic movement toward you, Aquarius. Someone with genuine emotion may come in. Not toxic, not confusing. This is someone who expresses their feelings clearly with sincerity. It also means a message of love. Someone wanting to make things right, or a new emotional chapter beginning. This is soft. This is healing energy. The opposite of the turmoil you came from. Okay, irregardless of what zodiac sign this person is. It could be any zodiac sign, all right? Not just a water sign, just because it represents the Knight of Cups. You know what I'm saying? Right, 10 of Wands. Let's move on. Now, this is, for the 10 of Wands, this is the burden you carried alone for far too long, Aquarius. Right? Emotional labor, overthinking, responsibility, caring too much, trying too hard for some of you, or doing everything yourself. But here's the message. This burden is ending. You are releasing what is not yours to carry. The exhaustion that once defined your emotional life is being dissolved. Let's move on to the World card. Aquarius, you have the most powerful confirmation of all. This means, Aquarius, that the cycle is closing, a chapter is ending, a karmic loop is complete. This is the last page of an old story. The World card means a completion, closure, graduation, spiritual upgrade, karmic fulfillment. You are stepping into a completely new life phase, one that cannot resemble what came before. Next, you have the Ace of Swords. Now, this is your breakthrough, Aquarius. With the Ace of Swords, this is a truth, a realization, a mental shift, a moment of clarity so sharp it cuts the past loose. This is you seeing everything differently. The Ace of Swords is divine clarity, a message from spirit that removes confusion, illusions, and emotional fog. A new perspective is rewriting everything you once believed. Now, with the Four of Cups, this is your emotional numbness, disappointments, or disconnection. This is the result of repeating karmic patterns for years. So, for some of you, if not a lot of you, Aquarius, you may have felt bored with your options, emotionally tired, uninterested in love, suspicious of offers, or disconnected from your heart. But the universe is handing you a new cup, a new opportunity, a new emotional beginning. The key, you must be open to receiving it. Now, what karmic pattern is ending for you? Okay. And what new cycle is beginning? Now, this is not a small pattern, Aquarius, with the karmic pattern ending for you. Now, these are not small patterns. It's a multi-layered karmic loop that has been repeating through your relationships, your self-worth, and even your ancestral lineage. So, number one, the pattern of choosing emotionally unavailable people. This cycle ends now. You have repeatedly attracted individuals who couldn't meet you emotionally, kept you guessing, avoided vulnerability, gave you mixed signals, or showed up only halfway. This karmic loop was rooted in the belief that you had to earn love or prove your worth. The universe is shutting that belief down permanently. Number two karmic pattern ending for you, Aquarius, is the pattern of overgiving while receiving bare minimum. You have been the healer, the fixer, the one who holds everything together. This came from a spiritual wound, spiritual wound where you felt responsible for others' happiness. But all this did was drain you, right? Now this cycle ends now. You are no longer sacrificing your peace to keep someone else comfortable. Another is number 3, the pattern of carrying burdens that aren't yours. This includes emotional labor, responsibility for others' feelings, guilt-based attachments, being the strong one, supporting people who do not support you. This karmic assignment has been cleared. The universe is lifting this weight from your shoulders, Aquarius. Another is, number 4, the pattern of repeating ancestral wounds. This is big, right, Aquarius? So for some of you, if not a lot of you, Aquarius, a lot of you, you may have inherited abandonment issues, fear of love, fear of commitment, patterns of choosing partners like your parents, generational self-sabotage, or patterns of silence and emotional suppression. You are the cycle breaker in your bloodline. Your healing is healing your lineage. All right. Another is the pattern of returning to what hurts you. This includes going back to familiar pain, choosing comfort over growth. giving second chances to karmic ties, repeating the same emotional lesson. The universe is saying to you right now, you've learned it, you don't need to repeat it. This cycle is closed. Number 6, another is the pattern of shrinking yourself in love. No more dimming your light, lowering your standards, tolerating inconsistent behavior, chasing emotional crumbs, making yourself small to be accepted. This karmic identity is gone. Karmic identity. All right. Number 7, another is the pattern of waiting for someone else to change. You have waited long enough, Aquarius, for clarity, commitment, consistency, apology, effort, emotional maturity. You are no longer waiting. You are moving. This karmic paralysis has been broken. Your reading shows that the contract is complete, Aquarius. The lesson is integrated. The cycle is done. The frequency that attracted the pattern has been dissolved. You will never experience this version of pain again, not in this lifetime. Now, what new cycle is beginning? So, right now, Aquarius, if not a lot of you, some of you are stepping into a timeline where the universe rewards you for the very pain that once shaped you. Number 1, a cycle of emotional sovereignty with the Ace of Swords and the Four of Cups. All right. Ace of Swords and the Four of Cups. This is where you see your worth clearly, Aquarius. No more confusion, no more emotional fog, no more settling for less than you deserve. You now choose relationships from clarity, not loneliness, not trauma, not fear. Your discernment is a new superpower. Number 2, with the Two of Cups, a cycle of healthy, balanced love. So expect connections that are mutual, reciprocal, emotionally open, respectful, supportive, soul aligned. This is the love that matches your emotional maturity, Aquarius, because you're entering connections that meet you where you are rather than drain your energy. Now, with the Knight of Cups, this is a cycle of romantic movement and emotional renewal. You enter a phase where someone genuinely expresses interest, someone makes an effort, someone shows emotional sincerity, romantic communication becomes easier, your walls begin to soften, your heart reopens to possibility. New romantic energy is coming towards you, pure, honest, and healing. Another is with the Ten of Wands. Okay, a cycle of release and lightness. The universe is literally lifting all burdens off your back. So expect emotional relief, clarity after chaos, freedom from past heaviness, less responsibility for others, no more ease in relationships, a lighter heart. You no longer carry what doesn't belong to you, Aquarius. Now, with the World card, Aquarius, this is a cycle of destiny completion. You are graduating from an entire stage of your life. This new cycle includes completion of karmic contracts, completion of emotional lessons, leaving the old version of you behind, stepping into a higher identity, entering a new era of alignment. This is the you that your past self fought for. Okay. Now, another is a cycle of receiving, not just giving. So the universe will now return what you have poured out for years. You begin to receive emotional support, love, validation, opportunities, abundance, soul connections. You have paid your karmic dues. Now it's time for the return. Another is number 7, a cycle of authentic self-expression. You no longer hide who you are emotionally. You no longer mute your truth. You no longer pretend something is okay when it isn't. You speak clearly, you set boundaries, you choose from empowerment, you attract from confidence. This is the healed version of you, not the wounded one. Another is number 8, a cycle of true destiny alignment, right? Accept with the accept your destiny card. Remember this? So you now step onto the path meant for your soul, Aquarius. So you can expect synchronicities or more synchronicities if you've already seen, witnessed or seen clarity, divine timing, fated meetings, new opportunities, spiritual awakening, emotional maturity, and inner peace. You're you're walking a path that was always meant for you, but you could only reach it after breaking the old karmic loop. So the new cycle is this, Aquarius. You are entering a timeline of healthy connections, emotional clarity, balanced love, karmic completion, spiritual graduation, heart expansion, destiny alignment, higher frequency relationships, and inner freedom. You are no longer attracting from wounds, you are attracting from wisdom. You are no longer repeating the past, you are creating your future. This is your rebirth, Aquarius. Aquarius, if this message resonated with you, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this reading so more Aquarians can find their guidance too. Trust the timing of your life, Aquarius. You're stepping into a new chapter, a new pattern, and a new destiny. Thank you so much for being here, Aquarius, and I hope to see you again in next reading. Stay aligned, stay open, and stay in your light. Sanghaya.